Hey guys, Brett here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are for another episode here in Ravenport. So, quick little intro. I've harvested this field of potatoes. I've made a ton of money out of it. I won't spoil it because I've done a time lapse. After this is finished, you'll get to see a time lapse again, like you did in a previous episode. And then at the end, there's probably 30 odd minutes of gameplay of me just selling some potatoes, showing you how much we made from the whole field. And then buying some new gear and all that sort of stuff, buying a new field. So I won't spoil it for you guys, but yeah, it's kind of a little introduction to this episode. Let me know if you guys enjoy the time lapse stuff or not. If you do, I'll make sure I do a lot more of it. I'll time lapse whenever I'm playing at all, whether you guys are sort of here or not. Like I'm recording and talking the whole time. I can turn my headset off. I can put music on the background. And I can just farm like I do when I'm not recording and just do it as a time lapse for you guys so you can see what I've done, like in times 10, times 15, or whatever, so you guys aren't missing out on anything. Let me know if you enjoy the time lapse stuff. But I'll leave you guys here, and we'll get back to you once we've finished the harvesting, the time lapse of the harvesting of the potatoes, and yeah, I'll see you then. Righty guys, welcome back. So we're just about to finish our potato harvest. Thank God this thing has literally, I don't know how long I've done this for, and I really don't want to know, but yeah, it's taken forever. Are you actually finished, or you're not finished? Unfold pipe first. I mean that pipe. Okay, no, you must be finished. Alright. That's fine. Just didn't say he'd finished the job, but I think it's done. Alright, so is that, what is going on here? There we go. I said just missed by a little bit. What I'll do is I'll jump in this guy. It's pretty loud. Let's go to garage and return you. Beautiful. I did download a couple of mods. I've downloaded this one, the Varatron 470 Platinum TerraTrack, but it's an extra mod, so it gives you from 435 to 1500 horsepower. Instead of doing 25 and 10 kilometers, it does 50 and 25. It's also got 48,500 litre capacity compared to the 10,000, so much better. Alright, so I want to sell this field as well, but we've also got to go and sell these potatoes. You might have noticed if you watched the time lapse, I've already sold a bunch. So actually no, I don't want to sell it yet. I want to collect that grass. We've already sold a bunch of potatoes, and I think, where's our harvest income? 91,000, and I think, don't quote me on it, I think we might have got 50,000 out of the potatoes, and with this lot here it'll be like another 50 odd thousand. So it's worth it if you want to flip the field. It's definitely worth it, but I would recommend not doing what I did. I would recommend like just renting this guy. 40,000. You'll double your money, which I know like 40,000. It's a lot of money, but you'll double it if you can. You know, you can lease it. If there's more than one field available, you can do your own field, and then you can do jobs for other people doing their field as well. So it's really up to you, but it just took me, you know, forever doing it this way. Go down and jump in the train, and we'll literally jump in the train. Load this guy up. Shouldn't take too much more, but I think we've got another one at the back there that we can load as well. That's going to be 2 full carriage loads and 1 partially full. So, you know, it's not bad at all. I'll just quickly set my timer as well. Make sure I'm not going too far at the end of the video. Where are we? Yep, all done. Off we go. So close that cover. Close that cover back there. So we've got the first carriage, second carriage, and fourth carriage are available for grains and that sort of stuff. The third one and fifth one are probably just wood. I'd like to maybe have 2 trains running around, if possible. One of just like a full wood train, the other one just a full, you know, wheat train or whatever. It is pretty cool though that we have the access to trains, because this would have took me forever to be able to unload things. And I know the price is better everywhere else, pretty much. Well, it is everywhere else, but this is just the easiest way to transport the whole lot in one go. Otherwise it'll be backwards and forwards, and the price would drop really quick. So I do think this is the best way to do it. I'll start to slow down. I'd also like to see there's only one dropping point here. This whole thing should be a dropping point, so you can unload each one at the same time. No, as I said, I'll try and get both, but we can't. Alright. Drop you off into there. See our money going up. See our potatoes coming out. It's pretty cool. Try and get a half decent screenshot. See 43,000 out of that. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure, like, our harvest income, that was 43,000. Is that right? It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, there we go. So we should have got a lot more than that out of it. Because we also harvested our other field though, which I believe we did. Oh, so yeah, we did sell. I don't think we sold much though, did we? Because we used most of it for the horses. 58,000, that's 60,000, that's 100,000. Plus this little bit, which isn't much, of course, but shut him down. 100,000 plus 12, 112,000. Where are we? No, off. Dollars. 204,000. So I'm pretty sure 190 odd thousand is probably just from that field alone. So, you know, that is pretty good. I have got this guy set up, well, not set up yet, but I want to get him down here in harvesting. I'll leave that trailer there for now. Come back and get that later. I want to get him down here, getting the grass around this field, and then we can sell it. And ooh, look at that! Look at the grass on the other field. I've got to get all that as well. I want to sell that field. So now we go to sell 315. So we'll get 590. So we're a little bit 50,000 short. I think we're maxed out. Oh no, we're not maxed out. Yeah, cool. Alright. I want to pay all this loan off. Make sure we don't crash into anything. And then we can re-borrow if we need to. But definitely want to get this field. This field's going to need a little bit of work though. Needs to be ploughed. It's not fertilised at all. So we're going to have to come through, fertilise it. Fertilise it again after that. So two stages of fertilisation. I want to probably buy a slurry tanker because I've got so much digestate and stuff in there. So wouldn't hurt to be able to do that. I'll bring this guy back down. Yeah, we should have heaps of digestate. You guys obviously seen me. I was using the front loader to pick up some of this grass, just in between emptying those guys out. But you don't have a lot of time between emptying one then the other, you know. So there wasn't a lot I could do. I was hoping to get away with buying like this trailer, but it doesn't take potatoes, which is very annoying because it's a low trailer, but it's got a good capacity, 60,000. I think it's the biggest capacity, even this one. Yeah, it's neither of those take potatoes, which is very annoying. High capacity, low sided trailer, perfect for what we need, but just doesn't want to happen. So this field here, I'm still not sure what I want to do with it. Whether I want to turn it into a grass field or not. Like this other one, I'm not quite sure, because we still need stuff to feed to our cows and stuff, but our main field's going to be the big one over there, so I don't know. The other idea I had was there's a modded version of the tree planter, was to pick that up, because I really like, when I was driving the train, those trees. We could plant trees either side of the railway line, the whole way around the map. Well, obviously once we own those bits of land, but now we could buy the land, plant the trees, sell it, buy the next bit of land, plant the trees, sell it. I think it'll just look pretty cool. I know it's probably money that we don't have, we probably don't need to spend, so it's not that big a drama. Not that big a deal, I suppose. So I want to get this field quickly, pick up the grass around this field. Then I've got the other little tractor hooked up with a new trailer that I purchased, which allows us to fit more. Can we pick the grass up at least? Sort of, kinda. Which allows us to take more. What do I say? More wool bales down to sell them. So we'll get that done. We'll get this guy. So might even get this guy to do that, and get the other guy to go over there and fertilise that field once we purchase it. I said I want to get a slurry tank, and like I'm looking at this one, but that's a lot of bloody money. We'll put them together, but yeah, I don't know. I want to try and get something with a decent capacity and a decent width as well, but I'm just not quite sure which the best one is to go with. I know in the past the slurry tankers weren't all that great. They were a little bit frustrating at times, but goes, this one's 8,000 litres, it's only 9 metres. 15,000, 12 metres, 14.8 metres. I don't even know what that is. Okay, these ones go together. I think I'm missing all that bloody grass again. So yeah, I'll have to look at it and work out what's going to be the best sort of bang for your buck, and also time saving and that sort of stuff. So no slurry, if it's the same as FS19 and that, you do use it really quick. It doesn't go very far at all compared to your fertilizer pellets and stuff. So we want to try and, if we're going to buy that field, at least fertilize it. That way we can improve our yield, because it's going to be a poor yield at the moment. It's a big field, but it's going to be a poor yield because we only have, it needs to be ploughed and it hasn't been fertilized at all. And it's probably going to need to be limed too at some stage, but I don't know if you can lime it while it's already been planted. You have to do it either at early stages of planting, I think, or before planting. So we'll have to look at that as well. But I think, as I said, the next thing I want to plant over there would be our corn. I'm not quite sure. Where are we? Cedars. Doesn't do corn. I think we need like planters, not seeders. Still missing things. Planters. 5.4 meters, 12 meters. There you go, that's alright. 12 meters isn't too bad. I really wish we could get courseplay. Plenty of horseplay going on over there. If we could get the mod, like courseplay mod, it'd be a lot better, but you know, we're still waiting for those things to come out, so it's all going to take time. Should be going straight now, so let's look at our slurry tank. So 23,000 for 8,000 9 meters. That's 12 meters. That's 14.8. What's it? Zuni disc and catch loss. I don't know. Aha. Okay. I'm not quite sure what that one is. How it goes together. Whoa. Didn't get out of the way in time. Alright, let's stop you for a minute because I'm trying to look at this. So this guy, does it just spread by itself? I don't know. It says Zunidisc or Catros. There's no Catros in here, so it's only the SKE 18.5 PUD. Okay, so that goes on to there. Oh, actually, what does that do? So that, okay, so that all that does is cultivate. Doesn't actually spray. There's no point because it only does 6.2. What do? You just transport. You do connect to that, which is 12 meters. So that's bigger. I want to get this one, but it's just too bloody expensive. And these two together would be cool as well. I think this one's the one to go with. I mean, we can just lease it, which is what I might do, just to see what it's like, I suppose. Like, I don't want to be buying it if it's not good, and then if it's good, you know, we can come back later and buy it properly. Right, so I want to unhook you. So how much do we need? Needs 180 horsepower, so we definitely have to use this guy. The other guy is not strong enough. Alright, so we can set you on your way. We're going to do maximum loan now. Going to be in a sheet ton of debt. Holy dooly, look at that. Wow, that's a lot of debt. Alright, sell you. We'll buy you. Quickly stop our tractor. There we go. Before we crash it. Run through the water. So we've got that land now. So it needs to be ploughed, but it needs to be fertilized. I'm pretty sure it's canola. No, it's soybeans, so it will be a good income for us once we get it all. You see how big the field actually is. So let's go and pick this guy up. We definitely need like a workshop down here. The other thing I did download as well is like walls by unique stacks. So heaps of walls in here that we can put in, so we can put around the place and make things look a little bit better than what they actually are now. Like put our homestead in here somewhere and put walls around it, and you know, all that sort of stuff. I'd like to probably plough that whole area there where those weeds are and turn that into like a field with grass, just to make it look a lot better. Especially if we're going to put our house there, you know, you want it to look pretty good. Alright, head down to the shop. Hopefully we've got heaps of digestate in there. We should have tons of digestate. Hopefully this guy takes digestate, so that's fine. They should all take digestate, but you just can never be 100% sure, I suppose. So I hope you guys like the idea of doing time lapses on certain fields, like the really big ones. We probably won't do it on this soybean field. But that field, I feel like we definitely had to turn on. It's empty, which is fine. It's going to be interesting using this thing. The Zunhammer. We've got N. No, N doesn't do anything. Thought it might have opened that little lid on top there for us to fill it up. Plus it uses that hose at the side to fill it up, or both. Where does that hose go? That hose goes nowhere. Might be a breather hose, I suppose. Coming out the top down to there. So we could use the cultivator as well, but I think if you put the cultivator on the back of this, it's going to reduce the width of the slurry, and it might even cause dramas. Well, not cause dramas, but just it'll be a waste of slurry if it's going to spray the entire field. So 353,000, awesome. There's no animation though, which isn't very cool. Good if they plugged the hose in or something. Right, so that filled up reasonably quick. So that's a symbol for digestate down there. So like the BGA silo sort of thing. And squiggly line. I don't remember how wide this spray is, but let's have a look. I'll get rid of that. Missing a little bit on the left, but that's fine. Let's hit hide where you can see that we're not going to get very far before we need to fill it back up. Anyway, this guy, it's got these to take. Full trailer load. That other one on the left rear there isn't quite full, but doesn't matter too much. We're going to go up and over here and down past the biogas plant, down past the animal dealer. These trees are slowly starting to grow. You know, I don't think we'll cut them down. I mean, I like them there. Does look pretty cool. I'm still thinking about putting our homestead up here, but we're right next to the bloody railway line, so it's probably not a good idea. Then again, we're down here at the BGA, so we're, you know, it's either noisy or smelly. Either, doesn't really matter, I suppose. Don't think. So we can't buy up there. Don't know where we can go. Is there a ranch somewhere? Up here. Possibly buy up there and put a house up near the ranch somewhere. Be pretty cool. So also our cows are doing good. 16 at the moment. As you know, I did sell a fair few. I need to buy heaps more. Sheep are up to 43. Doing pretty good. Everything else is here full except for the water. Now horses are doing good again. All our grey horses, 12,000. So they're up to 25%. We need them to get to that. Need them to get to that 100% to get the full 50,000 out of them. That shouldn't take too long, I don't think. So what we'll do is we'll sell this. We'll try and slurry that entire field. I don't think we'll get it done before the end of the episode. And then between episodes, I'll pick up all that grass and bring it back up here like I usually do. And we might come back the next day when we're getting ready to harvest this field. I'm also going to have to get another tractor down to work down here. So, I mean, there's more things. Like, I'd like to have tractors here for just this field, tractor there for just that field. It's just, you know, extra money, I suppose. Where is he? Oh, there, I'll say he's gone. No, there he is. I think that's probably his second run, so he's run back. I want to try and see if we can see the difference between what has been sprayed and what hasn't. Yeah, no, not really. I can't really see it, especially with it being that height. Definitely need to spray it as early as you can to be able to see it all properly. So he's 18,000 litres. We could possibly buy Slurry Tank. That just transports 8,000. That transports 30,000. Oh Jesus, it's a lot of money though, just to transport backwards and forwards to him. I don't think it'll be worth it. That's a lot of money. Like this guy, that was like 20,000. Yeah, I'd be cool. Let's buy that one, but not for that price, and only having to go backwards and forwards all the time. So there we go. I knew it wouldn't take long. That's probably part of the reason why I don't like using them, because they just don't go very far. You'll probably fertilise that entire field with the pellets of fertiliser. So yeah, I don't know whether to do that or not, because that's us. We're paying for fertiliser then, whereas now we're technically getting it for free, because you know we're selling silage, and they're turning into a bit of digestate as well, which we get for nothing. I think. Actually, don't quote me on that because I didn't even look, to be honest, but we should. we should get it all for free. Shouldn't have to pay for any of it. Oh, there we go. We don't even have to. Well, that wasn't very good. How come we did some and not all of it? Beautiful, there we go. I'll shut you down for a second. Let's have a look. How much did we actually make out of that? Sold wool 21,000. So that's not bad. Where are we? Not you. Here we are. It's gonna be hard to work out where we were though. It's probably the worst thing, trying to work out where we were. Because you can't really see. I'll have to use the I'm gonna have to use this map and just kind of work it out from there. Alright. Gestate, I don't know if we can go. Not there. Slurry off, so we can't actually. Missing UI, camera UI, yeah, okay. So we can't get it to autofill from digestate like we have been able to in the past. So we've missed a little bit there. It's so hard to see though. I'll go back to here. We're over too far. Somewhere about here, I think. Well, that was perfect. Bet you we couldn't do that again. Jeez. Alright. Let's get this guy back up to cow area. Or the sheep area, whatever. And drop this trailer back off. So that crone big M mower, we can probably go and mow around that field now that we own it. It's just like a never-ending list of things to do. And it always gets bigger and bigger each episode, and which is good. It means we're expanding, but it's why it's just more and more money. It'd be good to be able to transport that digestate, but I don't really want to pay that sort of money. And I don't really know if we fill it up or not, if it'll make a difference. I mean, I don't know if it'll be worthwhile if we go, you know, buy this 72,000. We're gonna have to buy a truck as well, 119,000. So we've got enough to buy them. But I don't know if that's something we should do or not. I mean, could be alright. We don't own that slurry sprayer that we have at the moment, but eventually I'd like to own it. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's try it. Why not? I'm gonna go with this guy only because, you know, I like it. Jet black, Bayou, slurry tanks. There's other ones that we can transport with, I think. Go jet black, design white. Yeah, white tires, buy. But yeah, 19,000 left. But that might help, like, I don't know. And, you know, it's $100,000 or $200,000 probably didn't need to spend, but, you know, if it's going to help us to get all that done, have free digestate, you know, it'll eventually pay itself back. But I definitely want to get, once we get these cows up producing a lot more milk, a lot more cows, a lot more milk, we will be buying the milk trailer, so the truck can be used for the slurry tanker, the milk trailer. I'm going to buy like the animal trailer. It's going to be used for heaps of things. One thing that I have seen, I think it was Mr. Sealy P again, done a video on the cows. So if you've got a cow barn and you can only take a maximum of 200 cows, when you hit 200, they no longer produce or reproduce, you know, babies and that sort of stuff. So that's it. So the idea I had for that was, which I've commented to him, is, you know, you get a cow barn, 200 cows, it's full. You know, buy another cow barn, get a trailer, transport, you know, 20 cows from there to the new cow area, and then you'll continue to reproduce. You know, that would be my idea behind it anyway. Don't know whether that would be something that he would want to do, but for me, that's just it's easy, free money, free milk. Like every new baby that you get that you're not paying for, you know, it's free. So why not do it? Fill it up with milk, turn it off. You can do that another day. Where are you? Okay, jump in you. This other guy's still going. I think he's. Oh, there you go. He stopped just now. This bad boy up. Looks pretty cool. I'd like to have a lot more modifications though, especially for the trucks and that sort of thing. Come on. Let's go. Let's get out of here. So we should be able to fill it up and refill him twice, which obviously is 36,000 litres, but this only takes 30, so we can still fill him up twice, but not 100% full on that second time. But it'll allow us to go backwards or forwards and make it a lot easier. We don't have to come away from the field and come back, try and find where we are, you know, that sort of thing. It's a lot easier. Definitely, as I said, I definitely want to get the animal trailer for the sheep. I did download one as well where we can actually load our horses into it, so we can load, you know, up to 50 horses or something. So those horses we got down there, when they're ready to sell, we'll get the animal trailer, bring them down, sell them, and then come back. Yeah, one thing I want to know too, are you guys happy with me, you know, cutting the fields like that, or you prefer me to make it more legit and drive around the fields on the roads? You know, you guys let me know. I just sort of cut around and go wherever I want just to sort of save time. So that's another thing. There should be like going in the hole somewhere there, or connected. Like a pipe should be running from there to the bottom there somewhere, just to fill it up. I'll head on over here, fill this guy back up and get him going again. I'd like to find a placeable fuel bowser as well. Start overloading. There we go. Awesome. No, not you. You. So I wonder if we can actually like follow him along and fill him up as we go while he's driving. Yeah, we can. That's pretty cool. There's a timer. So how fast does it go? 15, I think. That is actually pretty cool. You know, we can set our speed. I think it's 15. Maybe 16 or 17. Yeah, there you go, maybe 17. Drive alongside him. And then once he's, you know, we know he's full, we get down to a low number, we can drive off. Head back down and refill. Definitely feel like I want to delete those sheds and move them back towards that fence. Now that we can put place things anywhere with that place anywhere mod. Be a much better idea. So we're not paying for digestate, so cool. It's awesome. It's definitely definitely good that we can do it on the run. Like that way he sort of he'll never run out. We'll always keep him full. We'll head along. There's only smoke out of one exhaust, but no, it's out of both. It's kind of not visible there to both at some sort of some angles. So is he full? Yeah, he must be full. Alright, we'll move over and get out of his way. And we'll end the episode. I'll continue to do this, and Seb will come back when we're ready to start harvesting here. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, and let me know if you like the idea of having this truck to fill this guy as we go along. It's free digestate, as I said. And you got any other ideas, leave it in the comments section as well. It's been Brito. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.